Okay, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be testing out something that I wanted to do for a very long time, and because it's raining I thought I would take advantage and do it. I've made a DIY cable cam or a wire cam. You might have seen there's a Wire Mini. You can put a cable down and it uses a remote control and you can send the camera back and forth on it, but that's going to cost you £200. I've managed to make one for under £10. So what did we use to make it? I've used for the wire, a washing line, which you can pick up from like any pound shop or dollar shop depending on where you live. The inside of that is like a wire cable, and it's got like a plastic sleeve over the top. Excellent. £1. Bargain. Probably the hardest thing to source was something to put the camera on, so I have found a metal pulley from like a local DIY shop, and it cost about £3. That's a £4 total. So I told you it would be under £10. So we've got the wheel with the pulley, and we've got a cable which we can stretch across. I am going to use just two sort of wood clamps which you can just sort of put up anywhere and then just hang the cable on either side. That should do it. And then what I managed to do is actually take apart an old tripod head, and from the old tripod head I've used the bolt from that, which I'm going to put through the pulley into the bottom of the camera. And that is pretty much the setup. Let's find somewhere we can rig it up and give it a test. I found some shelter under these massive trees, which hopefully is going to keep me a little bit dry, but it may give us a few opportunities to rig up this wire. Just going to set it up for the tests along this path. Wait until you see this gear proper janky. So I got my wood clamps, so I've got two of these because you can kind of trample them onto something and then I can hook the cable over the top of them, either end. My washing line with my sponge to connect to the camera, and then I got a little box which has got the Insta 360 etc in, and gaffer tape, duct tape, because if the clamps don't work you can always use duct tape. If you're a photographer or videographer, you should never be without any gaffer tape. Let's get this set up and see how long. It says that the line is like 20 meters, so that should give us a decent amount. I want to go from that bush over there to these trees, and then I'm going to try maybe a shot. I can try coming down the path, jogging, running, maybe, who knows. So here it is. Got the drop down. These are some weights that I had lying around from a gimbal for like selfie, and then I'm going to hang the camera on the top. So that's the plan, is to put this onto the cable and get like a tracking shot, and that'll be a good test. If I get it, then that's thumbs up, that is successful. And then we've also got a similar setup for the GoPro, so we can try that too. So cold and wet. Well, it's not cold, I'm lying to you. It's actually just wet and miserable. The bush scenario didn't work. Gonna spin it around. There's some steps by here, which I have to get a little bit wet instead. This is a little test area. I mean, it's raining, so no one's going to be about. I've kind of shut off a set of steps. We've got the sponge on the string and all the way up steps. Over there, all the way up to the camera. I mean, if it works, then we'll kind of set it up. I'll try going down the steps next to it. Joking. Flat battery. 2 seconds. Flat battery. Vloggers are always quite fit because we're always running around changing batteries. Okay. Let's get back up. We're running up down these steps a couple of times, isn't it? Okay, right, it's worked. And let's send it for the very first time. It's gonna fly down here. Nice. So it worked, it travelled super fast. My plan is, I'm gonna try and just get like a little tracking shot down the stairs. It's probably gonna get ahead of me because it was super fast. But let's give it a go. We're already out here, we're already wet, so let's go. Also, if it goes wrong, I'm gonna get money off you being framed anyway, so. Okay, so, I mean, it kind of worked. Let's have a little look at the footage of what I've just got with the 360 camera. Obviously, in hindsight, what I would have done is put duct tape on the bottom, because the camera went down, hit the sponge with such force that it bounced the wire up, and then everything fell on the floor. So there's a tiny mark on the 360 now, which is like, it's like game over. Well, not game over, the camera still works, but there will be an annoying white spot now in the lens. Before I had it before, and I actually had to send it back to Insta 360 in Japan, and which took a long time. So I mean, I'll just check it out and see how much of a mark and it leaves on there. But anyway, we're going to rig up the GoPro now just to see what that can get. I'm going to try running this in slow-mo, because GoPros are amazing for slow-mo, so maybe we'll get something really cool with that too. So let's give that one a try. Okay, I think that's enough testing. That is enough running up and down the stairs. I'm going to take this home now and we can review the footage in the dry, which is going to be nice. In hindsight, what I should have done with the Insta 360 is, I mean, I accounted for the camera travelling down and hitting the sponge to protect the lenses. What I didn't take into account was just how much force it was going to come down with. So the camera comes zipping down exactly how it should. It hit the sponge exactly how it should, but then with the impact of that, it bounced the sponge and the cable up, which come off the top of the mount that I had. Insta 360 hit the floor, marks on the lenses, which is not good at all. Anyway, let's get home and have a little look at the footage. Okay, I am just about done wrapping up the edit for my cable cam video. Now, it worked. You gotta give me that. I managed to make a cable cam for under £10. I made a camera travel on its own and it filmed me. So it was a working cable cam. Unfortunately, there was a bit of damage to one of the cameras, but it can be fixed. So, you know, I'm really happy with the shots though. I think they work really well. I got a really dynamic shot and it's got potential. I'll probably try it out again, only I'll remember to use the duct tape. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you know anyone that's got 360 cameras, share this video with them because they'll feel my pain. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, which I believe is down here. Okay, anyway, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully next week. Bye.